Welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. We're playing this game called Vampire Masquerade Swansong. Um, it just seems pretty cool. It kind of has a feel, kind of sort of like a. Jeez, I can't even think of the name of the game. It's almost like an Elder Scrolls, with the story. They're getting really intricate, so they have it set up to where like you can use your abilities to like persuade people because you're a vampire. You can like kind of use your influence to like kind of like mesmerize people to get them to do what you want to do. But the more you do that to people, the hungrier you get. If you look, see, it'll have like a vampire skull with the 8, and it'll have like little dot, little blood driplets. That's because I've used some of my abilities, so I'm starting to get really hungry. Once I reach my limit, I can't contain myself, and I'll just attack anybody because I'm super hungry. Interesting stuff. So I don't like the cinematics because this looks okay graphic wise, right? But let's see if I could switch the settings a little bit. Just the brightness. Okay. Um, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, Jesus. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't like the mouth movements. It looks okay graphic wise, okay. It looks alright, but
Who's she, Caleb?
Emmanuel Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
What was rule number 2?
Don't talk too much. And never talk about yourself. Trust anyone, do you?
Not anyone here. And you'd be wise to do the same. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda. She needs to grow up.
leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
So,
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen, as if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember? I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
I don't understand why this game looks so horrible. Like, this should be like a, isn't this like a next-gen game? That's crazy.
We'll be together forever. We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. This game, it's crazy because the graphics, like when you get to like the cinematics like this, for some reason they're just not appealing. Look at the mouth movements and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. But the story's cool, and I do like the interactive, like, conversations that you're having. You, if you've ever seen True Blood, it's a vampire show on HBO. If you haven't, please check it out. You have abilities. You can like glamour people, and kind of like you're a vampire. So like, it's pretty interesting.
You shouldn't make light of the situation.
Oh, and when I'm playing games like this, and there's people watching, please stay tuned to like the dialogue. If you want me to take a different route in the story, feel free to just tell me, and I'll take that route. You know,
Give me a break today.
Maybe you asked for it.
this way you can feel like you have an involvement in the story with me. So.
And our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Like, for instance, right now, you can put in he's, because you don't have to spell the whole thing out. You say he's got, or Dijon, or, and I would, pick one or the other. Are you still there? Hold on, let's see. Oh, dang, they left.
Stop it right there, Desmond. Don't take that tone. I choose what lessons to take.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate.
Just so you guys know, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, whether it's 1, 2, or however many viewers I have. I really appreciate it. Anytime I play a game like this that has very intricate dialogue, so to say, I want you guys to pick what's going to be said next. So when it comes up to give me a choice, you can go ahead and just type in a couple of words of whatever you want me to choose, and I'll pick that.
She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
For instance, right now you can type in I don't or I need, and I'll kind of know which one.
You know what I think of the court. I'm not comfortable there.
You'll get used to it quickly.
I'm not sure I want to.
It's not a question. Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it? Yeah.
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Mind your own business, Syl. Now's not the time to make waves.
Come on. It won't take long.
Going.
See, now this is why I think this game is sick right here. I love vampire movies and horror movies and stuff like that. So it's brilliant that they're doing something like this, that they've done something like this, and I think it's super innovative. I'm just like, what is up with the goddamn graphics? So they're probably making a sequel, and hopefully that will look, you know, up to par, up to snuff, so to say. Um, Damn, that's crazy. Because if you remember the movie, what was the movie with? I think it was Queen of the Dam or some shit like that, right? And the whole premise of that too. Well, that's when I first seen it. It was like if you're hella greedy, right, and you're like, oh, and you're just getting all high on the blood, and you're just, well, it. I think even in the movie, they said you would actually kill yourself by draining somebody completely of their blood or some shit like that. So you had to have. It was a pretty like a crazy balance between how much you, and that's what they're doing here. I like this. I like this a lot.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Can I help you?
Let me know if I can help.
I know that perfume. Jay.
You want to...
Where did you go, Jay? Underwood and Fang. Vizori's ears must be burning. Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip. Her last message to Abigail. The file. Wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Everything's gonna be fine. Calm down. Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Come on, she works for you. You know her.
Having friends is the best way to lose your head. You're going to have to swim without my help.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst...
Destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier. Took the elevator to get here.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Naomi.
Hey, friend.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Yes?
Trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that? Shit. You want to...
Good evening.
Do you need me?
I really hope it's not serious.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Any chance you've seen her?
Yeah, earlier. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
I heard the Prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself?
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
on, Imani. Now's not the time. I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani. She was there. Still no news?
No. Radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys. How well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
Well, I'll leave you to it. I've got to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.